Hey, so we've just rocked up. This is going to be a really exciting few days for us. We're turned up at a place called Trevor in the north of Wales, and we're hiring one of these narrow boats that are behind us. Just waiting at the moment for the guy to come over and do the handover for us. It's apparently going to take an hour or so to sort of go through it, to tell us how it works and how we pilot the thing. This thing here looks a bit like a rudder, so I get that. So it can't be too bad. George, what do you think? Don't play with those.
Well, I need to turn the lights on in the kitchen.
Yeah, well, don't play with them until the man comes over to tell us what to do.
Engines and stuff.
So we're heading out. Just around the first bend here is the famous aqueduct, which is the reason why we chose this particular area. But anyway, I'll get that on film directly. What do you think, mate? Super cool. So I'll give you a quick tour before we trash the place. It's pretty cozy and tight. This is probably smaller than a double bed, so that's going to be pretty cozy for us. Heading through a little toilet here, and
is there a shower?
yeah, it's a full shower. Full shower. Loads of cupboard space.
Who purchased this?
That was me. And looks a bit busy in here at the moment because we're just putting all of our shopping away. We've got no lights on.
Stiff.
So a couple of beds here, and heading through.
Ow!
Open it up, Pulse, and heading up out to the front. And I knew it wasn't going to take long to show that. So that's pretty cool. No, Ollie. Not yet. Let's wait until we know exactly what we're doing. So anyway, we'll get some footage once we get underway. Okay, this is awesome. We're just come across the aqueduct, and now we've approached our first little bridge that we've got to lift to get across. You can see Jessica and Ollie down there with the hand crank. They've got to lift this little bridge up. So I've obviously got to stay in the boat. George is at the front.
It's a lot harder than it looks. So it's 72 turns to get it to open. 78. It's 72. Jeez. Daddy, why are you going?
Keep going. I think that's enough.
He said you're going to do it. But how do you close it back up?
Wind it back down again.
Okay, well, we're about 1 hour from Trevor, which is the what do you call it, a station, I guess, wherever we picked up the narrowboat from. There's one of the viaducts in the background there. We've been across the aqueduct, viaduct, I guess. Yeah. And we're still trying to steer this beast. It's not as easy as I thought it was going to be, although I'm sure
some paint off the sides already.
I'm sure we're going to get the hang of it. It just Ollie's already spat it because he wanted to go and he had to go and we were all over the place, so I took the rudder again. But it's it's going to be an awesome weekend. It's Friday now. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon, and we've got this beast until Monday morning at 10 AM. So happy days.
Job, Ols.
Yeah, I am. So good at this. Hey, get on.
Into the darkness. Here's our parking spot for the evening. Right next to the pub. Now we've got to figure out how to do this. You want me to hop off and grab the rope?
Okay guys, well we've just pulled in. It's our first night of having the Narrowboat. This is the stop. It's called the Poachers. It's the first pub on on the canal since we left Trevor, which is the sort of station where all of the boats are kept here. Wow, it's been super good so far. George has decided she's so cozy inside the barge. Here we go, heading into the pub. George is so cozy inside of the barge, she's decided to put her pajamas on, and she's staying on the boat while we head into the pub here and have a quick drink. So it's lovely and cozy and warm in here. We'll have a drink and then we'll head back on the boat to get some dinner.
This is the restaurant we're in.
Dinner on the barge.
The boat. So I'll show you the dinner. The lighting's really bad here, but it's a stir fry. And
beef stir fry with sesame sauce.
Yeah, the boat's very quite slim. So it's a bit hard to get around. This is one bed, and then the couch down here is the other bed, and we're not too sure how we're all gonna fit.
It's pre-dinner dates. So it's early morning on our first morning on the Narrowboat. It's about 8:15 in the morning. We had a little issue last night with the boiler on board, with the central heating going out at about I don't know, maybe 2-3 o'clock in the morning. So it was bitterly cold. Look, we got this morning, I've been admiring this beautiful old tree out here this morning. Absolutely stunning. I'd love to know how old it is, but lots of ducks on the canal. It looks to be a little bit windy today, slightly overcast, but no rain, thankfully. So that's the primary thing. So Ollie's just about to get in the shower, and then we're going to have some breakfast. Got the traditional breakfast, eggs of course. Really looking forward to trying this. It's a chunk of gammon, £2 for that, or thereabouts. You see the thickness of it, that's going to be pretty interesting. Mushrooms, tomatoes. Got to have the HP sauce when you're in the British Isles, and some English pork sausages. So this is okay. Okay, we're on our way. This is our first official morning, and it's a really cool spot. I love it. We're motoring along now. We're heading towards a place called Elsmere, which is going to be our destination tonight. It's maybe 5 or 6 hours along the canal. There's all sorts of things along the way today. We've got 2 locks to go through, so that'll be interesting. Yeah? Kids are looking forward to operating the locks, and not quite sure where our lunch stop will be, but this is pretty cool. Georgia Smith at the helm this morning. How you going, sweet? You like it? Oh, she's not.
Yeah.
Straighten it up, sweetie. That's all right. She's got it. You got it. Excellent work. Yeah, you got it. In a minute, mate.
No, I get 10:20.
doing good. Straighten it up. Nice work. Excellent. Happy?
Yes.
Okay, it's about 10 o'clock now in the morning. We can't believe the sort of weather we've got. It's absolutely glorious. The sun is bright and warm. There's barely any wind. Olin Smith is at the helm. Squirrels. We're motoring along, heading towards Elsmere. And absolutely loving it.
So we're just heading down. We got stuck for a minute. I'm not sure who's driving now. Let's see. I nearly just fell over then. Oh!
So just a bit of a pit stop. Pulled in and had a pint at this pub behind me. We're heading back down onto the Narrowboat. There's our big girl over there. So we're heading through to
See who's going to go over.
who's going over? Heading to Elsmere, which is going to be our stop tonight. We've got to check the map out, but we think it's probably, Georgia's down. We think it's probably about another 2 hours or so down the canal, or maybe a bit less, not sure. But anyway, either way, we're going to have a bit of a snack on board, and we'll see you in Elsmere. Okay, well, we had a bite to eat. We had some fish tacos on board, and we're just heading now into Elsmere. It's a very beautiful soft light. It's probably you know, around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Just beautiful countryside. We're actually in England now. We're outside of, across the Welsh border. The particular canal trip that we're doing is sort of maybe 70% in Shropshire, and the other sort of 40% was back in the Welsh side, which is where the owner of the Narrowboat is in Wales. And yeah, Ollie's really got a hang of it now, and he's cruising through. We're approaching yet another bridge coming up. You can see these bridges are very narrow to get through. We'll just pull the throttle back a little bit. Take them through, mate. That's it, just keep your eye on that side. As long as you're okay that side, you know you'll get through this side. Okay, find this a bit amusing. I'm so used to going camping in Australia and having to carry water all over the place, but on the canals there's these unique little water fillers. We've got our own key here that gives us access to the water, and you just simply fill your tank up every day because they're dotted all the way along the route here, so different having to carry water all over the place. There's a peacock over there on the bank. So anyway, we're at our destination, which is called, George, Elsmere, and we're going to pull up opposite, or just in front of this red narrowboat here, and this is where we're going to spend the evening. We're going to walk into the town here of Elsmere once we get sorted, and
have a look at this. This is very cool.
And
old building here. I don't know what
got
we
it, sweetie?
call this thing.
Right.
Georgia, go and show us what it does. Canal runs into it. And you see around the corner it operates like a lock so that you can repair your boat.
yeah, look at that.
Look at these buildings over here.
And I have been in the boat most of the time, watching movies. I have had one drive, but I've been watching movies and making gingerbread men. So I'll show you through the. I'll go in the boat. Are these doors opened? Alright, you're gonna have to look through the window because I can't get in the boat. Hopefully you can see. They're sitting on the thing. Maybe I could jump across here. I'm not doing that. So
okay, morning number 2. So we set off. We set off around about an hour and a half ago. It's now about approaching 10 a.m. on Sunday morning. So we've left Elsmere. We didn't have a big breakfast there. We just had a light breakfast, and I'm out at the helm by myself this morning. We're trying to get things underway because it's a big day. We've got to get all the way back to Trevor and then beyond. So we're doing all the distance we did yesterday and the afternoon previous to that, and another hour on top of that. So it's I don't know how many hours it is, but it'll take us a while to get to our destination today. And just to exaggerate the situation, we're going upstream, so you can really feel the difference with the motor labouring. The guy told me it adds about 10 minutes onto each hour that you came downstream. So anyway, it's all good fun. It's quite cool, maybe 5 degrees, something like this. Slight bit of a breeze, bit of an overcast day today. A few patches of blue. So we'll see you at lunch, I guess.
Okay guys, you ready to go? George is operating lock number 1. You ready for action?
okay.
George is in charge of the bottom lock and Ollie on the top lock.
Throw it.
Ah! Got it.
Okay, no, you're gonna have, okay.
Alright, I'll go further up.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Grab the rope.
Grab the rope.
Wait, now you wrap it around.
Wrap it around.
Wrap it around as much as you can.
Are you unwrapping it?
Huh?
Okay.
There we go.
Oh.
Hello. So we are just opening the lock. I am doing, this is the top lock, the bottom lock. I've already done the top lock, and Ollie's going to do the bottom lock when we get up to it.
No, the top part.
Just do it. Just do it. It's a lock, and so we have to get this tool and put it on here, get the big side, and twist it, which I'll do in a second. But twist it so this goes up, so that the water rises, so that
we want it to lower doing it.
No, we need to let the boat in.
so that we can let the boat in and the water's level for the boat to.
Okay, let's do it.
So we need to. Ah!
A bit more. I think that's it.
Yeah, that's it. And then you go to the other side. Sorry, these, once I've unlocked to the other side, these will push so that it opens up. Do you want Ollie to come across with that?
Okay. No, I'll just do it from here. Don't fall in.
Sorry, do the same thing but on this side. Wait for my signal. No!
Heave! Heave! Go.
Okay, so now we're at the top lock, and I will be operating the lock, and Georgia is the grump, so she's staying inside. So we're just moored up to the side over there.
We're going uphill, aren't we, Ollie?
Yeah.
We need to let the boat in and then bring it up a level. Okay, Olin's turn to operate the lock, so he's opened the bottom lock gates. Ready to bring it in. interrupt this channel for an occupational health and safety announcement.
I got one tip. If you're intending on coming to this neck of the woods doing the narrowboats, this area here, the occupational
Mind the gap.
health and safety, the number one lesson. Stay away from the goddamn area here. Look. Have a look over the edge.
Mind the gap.
Absolutely
Insane. Completely insane.
Audio on this end.
Well, we're just coming back into Trevor here at the moment. It's not quite over, we've still got another night left. I'm not sure how much further we're going to get on from here. I can tell you that this, what's it called again? Can you pronounce the name of this aqueduct? We're obviously back in the Welsh side of our trip, so we're in Wales really. But it is absolutely one of the most remarkable things we've ever seen. You can see behind me, it's literally like the trough, elevated 200 feet above this river down here. And here's the scoop. It wasn't built last year, it was built 200 years ago. Absolutely amazing piece of engineering. Mr. Telford. Monday, the 6th of January. This is our last morning on the narrowboat. Last night we pulled up just shy of our destination, which was, here we go, I can't pronounce it, Jessica's behind the camera. Llangollen was the destination, but we just couldn't make it. You're not allowed to be on the canals after dark, so we pulled up just shy. But this morning we did the 1 hour or so trip up into the town. We turned around. We're now heading back, so we're due to have the narrowboat back at 9 o'clock. It's now after 10, so we're a little bit late, but I don't think it's going to be any big issues. It's been an awesome few days. It's been absolutely fantastic few days. We've loved it. I'm signing off on this particular video. We've got a couple of different things to do on our way from here, heading to Birmingham next, or Birmingham.